Welcome back, everyone. Today we have two spine-chilling true stories from 2024 that will keep you up at night. These aren't tales whispered around a campfire. These are real events, documented and experienced, that defy explanation. So, grab a blanket, turn off the lights, and let's dive into the darkness. We begin on a seemingly ordinary street, a place where children played and neighbors chatted over white picket fences, Maple Street. But beneath the veneer of normalcy, something sinister lurked, something that would soon shatter the peace and tranquility forever. Our second story takes us deep into the heart of a mystery that gripped the nation. A young woman vanishes, leaving behind a trail of unanswered questions and a community paralyzed by fear. What happened to Sarah Collins? The answer, as you're about to find out, is far more unsettling than anyone could have imagined. Picture this. A crisp autumn evening in 2024. The leaves are turning, casting long, eerie shadows across the manicured lawns of Maple Street. Children are giggling as they dart between houses, their parents watching from porches, sipping steaming mugs of apple cider. It's a scene of idyllic Americana, the kind of neighborhood where nothing bad ever happens. But tonight, something is different. Tonight, the air crackles with an unseen energy, a palpable tension that sends shivers down your spine. It began subtly, a flickering light, a door creaking open on its own, unexplained noises in the dead of night, dismissed as the house settling or the wind playing tricks. But then things escalated. Whispers in the darkness, cold spots that sent chills down your spine, objects moving inexplicably. The residents of Maple Street, once so secure in their peaceful existence, began to feel like strangers in their own homes. One family, the Harpers, lived at the heart of these unsettling occurrences. Imagine their terror when their young daughter, Lily, claimed to see a shadowy figure standing at the foot of her bed, its eyes glowing an unnatural red in the darkness. At first her parents dismissed it as a nightmare, a figment of a child's overactive imagination. But then they too began to experience things they couldn't explain. Footsteps echoing through the house when no one else was home. Disembodied voices whispering their names. The feeling of being watched, always watched. As the days turned into weeks, the occurrences on Maple Street grew increasingly disturbing. Electronics malfunctioned, clocks stopped at precisely 3:03 a.m., and a feeling of dread permeated every corner of the once peaceful neighborhood. Residents, once eager to share stories of their families and lives, now huddled behind closed doors, afraid to speak of the horrors that plagued their homes. One particularly chilling night, as a violent thunderstorm raged outside, mirroring the turmoil within the homes, Mrs. Harper awoke to a blood-curdling scream. Rushing to Lily's room, she found her daughter cowering beneath the covers, her eyes wide with terror. "Mummy, it's back!" Lily cried, pointing a trembling finger at the closet door, which stood slightly ajar. Heart pounding in her chest, Mrs. Harper cautiously approached the closet, her hand trembling as she reached for the doorknob. A blast of icy air hit her face as she flung open the door, revealing nothing. The closet was empty, just as she had left it. But the temperature remained frigid, and the feeling of dread intensified, sending a shiver down her spine. Word of the haunting spread like wildfire, turning the once desirable Maple Street into a ghost town. Families packed up their belongings and fled, desperate to escape the unseen force that tormented them. The once pristine lawns became overgrown. The houses stood empty and decaying, monuments to the terror that had gripped the neighborhood. Some residents, however, refused to leave their homes, determined to uncover the truth behind the haunting. They consulted paranormal investigators, historians, anyone who might shed light on the dark history of Maple Street. What they discovered sent chills down their spines and added a chilling layer to the already terrifying events. It turned out that Maple Street had a dark secret, a tragic event buried deep within its past. A century earlier, A fire had swept through the neighborhood, claiming the lives of several families, including a young girl named Abigail, who had perished in her bedroom, trapped by the flames. Could Abigail be the entity haunting Maple Street, her spirit seeking solace or perhaps revenge? As the residents delved deeper into the history of their neighborhood, they uncovered chilling similarities between the events of the past and the present. The fire, like the recent disturbances, had begun with unexplained noises and flickering lights, culminating in a night of terror that left an indelible mark on the community. Armed with this newfound knowledge, the remaining residents of Maple Street faced a difficult choice: abandon their homes and the memories they held, or confront the entity that haunted their lives. Their decision, and the terrifying events that unfolded as they grappled with the unknown, would forever change the face of Maple Street, transforming it from a beacon of suburban tranquility into a chilling reminder that some secrets are best left buried. Our second story takes us to the bustling city, a stark contrast to the quiet terror of Maple Street. It's here, amidst the throngs of people and the constant hum of urban life, that 23-year-old Sarah Collins vanishes without a trace, leaving behind a void in the lives of those who loved her, and a mystery that would captivate the nation. Imagine the frantic worry of Sarah's parents receiving that dreaded phone call. Their daughter, usually so punctual, hadn't shown up for work. Days turned into sleepless nights as they desperately contacted friends, family, anyone who might have seen her. The police launched an investigation, but leads were scarce, each dead end deepening the mystery and amplifying the family's anguish. Days turned into weeks, hope dwindling with each passing hour. Flyers with Sarah's smiling face plastered every lamppost, a constant, agonizing reminder of their loss. The community, shaken by the young woman's disappearance, rallied around the family, organizing searches, offering support, clinging to the slimmest shred of hope that Sarah would be found safe. As the investigation continued, detectives uncovered a series of cryptic clues that only deepened the mystery. Sarah's apartment, usually meticulously organized, was found in disarray, as if someone had been hastily searching for something. Her phone, last pinged near her workplace, yielded no answers, its call log wiped clean. The only clue, a single playing card, the Queen of Spades, found tucked beneath her pillow, added a chilling and inexplicable layer to the case. The Queen of Spades, often associated with bad luck and misfortune, sent chills down the spines of investigators and the public alike. Was it a sinister message from a kidnapper? A taunt from someone who knew Sarah's fate? Or was it a red herring, a cruel twist of fate designed to mislead and confound? The investigation took a dramatic turn when a witness came forward, claiming to have seen Sarah on the night of her disappearance, getting into a nondescript van in a deserted parking lot. The witness, however, couldn't recall the license plate or any distinguishing features of the vehicle, leaving investigators with more questions than answers. Days turned into months and the trail ran cold. Sarah's disappearance became another unsolved case, her face added to the heartbreaking tapestry of missing persons. Yet the memory of her infectious laugh and kind heart lingered in the hearts of those who loved her, their hope flickering like a candle in the wind. Then, just when all hope seemed lost, a breakthrough. A group of hikers venturing deep into a remote wooded area miles from Sarah's last known location stumbled upon a chilling discovery: a shallow grave, marked by a crudely fashioned cross. Hope turned to dread as authorities carefully excavated the site, their worst fears confirmed when they unearthed the skeletal remains of a young woman. Dental records confirmed their grim suspicion. The body was that of Sarah Collins. The discovery of Sarah's remains, while heartbreaking, provided a glimmer of hope for justice. Forensic analysis revealed that Sarah had been murdered, her body hidden for months before being moved to the shallow grave. The cause of death remained a mystery, but the discovery of a single playing card, the Queen of Spades, clutched in her skeletal hand sent chills down the spines of investigators. The playing card, identical to the one found in Sarah's apartment, reignited the investigation, fueling speculation and theories. Was it the calling card of a serial killer, a chilling signature left behind to taunt authorities, or was there a more personal connection, a symbolic gesture known only to Sarah and her abductor? Despite their best efforts, the investigation into Sarah's murder stalled, the trail growing cold once more. The Queen of Spades killer, as the media had dubbed them, vanished into thin air, leaving behind a legacy of fear and unanswered questions. To this day, Sarah's case remains unsolved, a chilling reminder that even in the bustling heart of the city, darkness can lurk around every corner, and some mysteries are destined to remain unsolved. The question of who took Sarah Collins and why continues to haunt investigators and the public alike, a chilling testament to the enduring power of the unknown. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed these stories, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more terrifying tales. Stay safe and see you in the next video.